Yes!
You have new mail.
Yahoo!
Just a quick reminder to everyone, if you'd like us to talk about something on the show or just have a quick question for us, the email is cbjpodcast@gmail.com. That's cbjpodcast@gmail.com.
Do we need to spell podcast? I hope not.
P-O-D-C-A-S-T. Waffle, who's our first email from?
Customer.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
Customer.
Our favorite.
What's going on, everybody?
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Howdy.
I'm just getting back from the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and oh boy, was that one of the best movies I've seen in quite some time.
Uh-huh.
I had not one complaint at all. I thought the movie was absolutely amazing.
Good.
What did you guys think?
Didn't see it yet.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
I loved it.
I share that thought. I have really no complaints.
What's the
anything.
rank in the more top three?
It gave
does it rank the top three?
It gave Avengers a really good run for its money.
Wow.
In my mind.
I'm not gonna say it was my all-time favorite one, but it immediately made number 3.
In my mind, right now, it's Avengers, Guardians, Cap 2.
By
I
far.
gotta be honest, I think I'd put Cap 2 and Guardians above Avengers.
Really? This is all.
Well, the Phase 2 movies, they're getting into a very specific, like, Thor was a sci-fi movie.
There's one thing that every movie doesn't have, though, that didn't have that Avengers had, the Avengers.
Yeah.
that's like what it has in
But,
my
like,
mind.
Guardians to me was just pure fun.
And that Guardians proves what Marvel is best at when it comes to their universes, that they can put the most heart into their stuff.
Cool.
And they can put the most just genuine life into something without it being dragged out or overdone.
And if no one's out there appreciating James Gunn's shit, he literally...
James Gunn was the right person.
Yeah, he's done a lot of my favorite movies because they're out there, they're funny or completely crazy. Slither, Super...
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, he's in the second one, so that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Damn right.
And it's different from a lot of other summer blockbusters in that there are jokes that have punchlines and payoffs, and it's not afraid to go out on a limb and do something crazy.
Well, it has the feeling of love that Favreau had for Iron Man in it. That's what I liked.
Yeah.
Because you could tell Gunn really liked the source material as much as Favreau liked Iron Man and wanted to just make it. You know what I mean? Just wanted to work.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
And it's all about rocketing through. Like
to a degree.
Every character had their
They didn't
own
steal the
presence.
movie at all to me. Actually, I was really happy nobody ran away with it in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I think Peter was the standout in my mind because he was just funny. If you watch Parks and Rec, it was like watching Andy in space. That was the best way to describe Peter Quill. Andy in space with a little bit smarter.
I don't watch that show.
That's fine.
You should.
Sorry, it's not The Wire.
You don't watch The Wire, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yeah.
Amen.
It's a different story.
I need to watch The Wire.
Yes.
Well, so Sense is good. Holy shit! The 55% off tailgate.
Oh yeah.
I almost had a stroke. So did Tiger.
I did have that.
I just want to thank Soccer, Tiger, and the rest of you guys for making that possible. Seriously, you guys are great.
You're welcome.
I wish I was going to see Tiger's face.
I was wondering why you disappeared too far.
The glare at Damien Scroll.
I can't be mad at Damien.
No, exactly.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, now on to the real question for everyone. This might be a little rough. I think Ed's the only person that can't answer this.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure because I don't think we've talked about it. Out of literally hundreds of characters, what would our top 3 Game of Thrones characters be?
Oh, wait.
From books or show?
Oh, all right.
Oh, I can answer this.
Yo, do you watch the show? Or?
I only watched the first season, and,
Okay.
and I can say my top 3 are Ned Stark, and Ned Stark.
Wow.
Because that was, I'll be honest, that's the only character I enjoyed.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm very sorry.
I know, just, it didn't click with me.
Serious ended with you real quick, huh?
Do I have a third?
Baelish is my favorite.
Wow.
Now Reek would be my second probably. I love him so much.
Jesus.
And I know that there's something that comes up that comes on later on with him, and he's not just a throwaway.
They mean Greyjoy / Reek?
Yeah, I mean Greyjoy / Reek, not as Reek. I don't like I don't like the dickless man cleaning somebody that much.
Oh, God.
And I like the Bolton bastard. Can't remember his name right now.
Oh, Ramsay.
Ramsay.
Oh, Ramsay.
I do enjoy Ramsay. I like the Bolton. That's the one family I wish there was Merc for.
bastard.
You know what I mean. I didn't know his name.
Arya's my favorite.
Yeah, Arya's also my favorite.
I don't know. I feel
My
like
favorite Stark is Arya.
I feel like I'm gonna do 4 because I want to add Podrick in there. Podrick's the
I
man.
think we can all say Hot Pie's our favorite character.
I guess Tyrion or Jon.
Okay.
Yeah, Tyrion's probably second for me.
Well, I
Jon
made
Snow's
that,
boring.
I made that point a while ago that I feel like You shouldn't include Tyrion in that the top 3 because everyone's favorite character by far should be Tyrion.
No.
That's why I don't, not everybody.
Sure. Mine's not.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Egret was one of my favorites.
Well, if you notice, name one person that wasn't on my list.
Yeah.
Tyrion.
Egret's pretty awesome, but she's...
Egret was really good. And then, actually, I think the kid's nod at the end of that was my favorite thing about Egret.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, the Bon Jovi video that you showed me.
That Bon Jovi video.
I still think
the
of it.
shot through the heart video.
By far, I'd probably say Arya being the favorite.
What? I thought Tyrion.
Nope.
You're what? So
You said everyone's
I
favorite.
said everyone's automatically going to be Tyrion, so you can't put him in the top
But
3.
No,
you're
it's not you.
It's like
Everyone
saying-
else,
I like
but not
Tyrion.
you.
I
But
like
then
Tyrion.
clearly not everyone at the table. Not one person at the table.
Oh well.
Oh well, explain yourself.
You look like Jamie Lannister.
Explain yourself.
Arya as number
It's
1.
what he likes incestual rapists.
Arya's my special race.
No, I said Jamie. You seem like a Jamie Lannister type of guy.
Wow, thank you so much, dude, for some of
Well, I didn't say the jab.
Arya's 1. Jon Snow was 2, but I'm replacing him with Bruce Bolton. And number 3 by far is Bronn. Bronn is just
Oh,
fucking...
yeah. Yeah, you want to
Very close runner-up to my top 3 is the Young Knight. I love the
Oh,
Young
yeah,
Knight.
he is awesome.
He's my favorite part of that whole plot line.
What's Baratheon's bastard son's name again?
Gendry.
Gedry.
That's
Gedry's
Arya's best friend.
Yeah,
Cersei's my favorite.
Ooh.
Baelish, I don't know.
Baelish is
I like conniving characters, and he's like the king of conniving characters right now.
Mayor Tommy Kirkland.
I feel like the reason I dig Bronn so much is he gets away with so much. All he has to do is just kill and seem interesting, and that's really it. That's the whole character in a nutshell. He's gotten away with almost
It's
anything.
cool that's one show that all of us are up to date on here. Oh, except Ed. Ed doesn't count.
Yeah.
Sako does count.
No.
Didn't grab that.
His entire show ended with season 1, episode 9.
Did you even watch episode 10 of season 1?
Yeah, just to see, and no.
And dragons?
Whatever, you're missing out.
Yeah.
It gets better. It gets much better.
It gets so much better.
Ed doesn't like good things. I thought we were already
Yeah,
established.
Shazam.
Speaking of Shazam, do you like the way Shazam is being written now? Because he's being written as a total goofball.
Oh, you mean in Justice League?
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
Okay.
To me, that the tone of the character in Justice League is very similar to the tone he had when he was in the Justice League in the late '80s.
Okay. Because I mean, there was a differentiation between little boy Billy Batson and him becoming Captain Marvel. And he acted like an adult as Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And now he acts like Billy
Well,
Batson.
actually, in the more modern in the '80s, and especially the '90s version, Billy Batson was still conscious inside Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
So that was, and the way it was different is when he was Cap, it was Billy's brain, but he had the voices of all of the gods
Explaining things to him.
telling him what to do. That's why
okay.
he kept telling, listen to Solomon, listen to Solomon. He's the guy who's going to tell you what to do.
Okay.
The Firestorm is
Little
12-year-old like 7 voices.
and I mean, as far as the current version of the character, you know, like the backup run that Jeff Johns wrote, I thought that was a well-told story.
That was.
I thought it was good.
That was one of the best stories in the 52, in my opinion.
It's, you know, but it wasn't the same character
Yeah.
that I grew up with.
Yeah, of course.
So that's just kind of.
That's the off-putting sense.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's not bad. It's just
It's not what you.
not what I want.
100% what you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think Justice League overall. Sorry, just interrupt.
okay.
I think Justice League overall is a very good book.
It is.
Yeah.
In general.
Just, it's still behind.
Yeah, I wish it would come out more often.
Yeah.
It's like a month or two behind everybody else.
Doug Mankey's art's gotten even better.
Oh yeah.
So,
It's just finally like a streamline or something.
yeah.
This new twist, seeing Luther get more active.
Yeah. And the new Power Ring's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Cool.
I'll continue.
Well, thanks for taking the time to read the email and keeping the podcast. I'm loving them. Looking forward to see what you guys are going to whip up for the 100th episode. Your friend, Mike Copa.
Thanks, Mike.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Mike.
We'll see you next week for Walking Dead 130.
Yes.
My man.
Well, it's the next one. Name of the emails. I'm coming soon.
Oh boy.
Something bad.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. My favorite comic shop in the world.
Hi.
Axel Van Halen. What happened to him? I hope you took good care of him. I hope you took care of him for good.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what? We've thought we've heard the last from him so many times.
Maybe he went home.
He'll be back.
Or maybe he's in a
Every time I leave him, he's in a, I think he's dead. He's in this just different state, like I don't know how he can survive the way he lives his life.
You don't know weird German men, then.
And you wish death on a lot of people, and I noticed that.
I don't wish death on him. It's not my fault.
Westchester must be fucking ashamed.
It's not my fault. He's a crazy heroin addict, happens to stalk random reality TV stars.
Talking about Westchester,
I
actually.
think Ed's just getting mad at his own
Talking about
past.
action.
Well, so I'll be in New York next week, and I want to do some shopping at CBJ. And I don't know what to get. Can I get a stamp pick from all you guys in the podcast?
Sure.
I want complete stories that are not more than 1 or 2 volumes.
Do you want us to suggest
Well,
now or walk
stories
around?
Some of my favorites that I have on this on my shelf are Umbrella Academy from DC New Frontier, Challenge of the Unknown Must Die, and most of Alan Moore's books and the Criminal series by Brubaker Phillips.
Okay.
Then I think you would love Darwin Cook's adaptation of Richard Stark's Parker.
Parker would be fantastic.
The Hunter.
That's good.
Even that one story. I keep rereading that. I just bought they put out the actual novel
Not even reading the novel now.
with
His illustrations.
Yeah, and I read that cover to cover. It's great story.
Trillium just came out this week, which is a great one-off.
We get letter
book.
44 back.
Yeah. By next
Letter
week.
44 is a multi-volume book, though.
Well, not more than 1 or 2 volumes in depth that they said so far.
I think he does letter 44 by issue. I forget.
Maybe
Yeah, he does.
If he's going to continue on, Incognito's really good if he's on the Brubaker Phillips bandwagon.
There's only 2 of them too.
Incognito.
We don't have the first one in stock right now. We have the second.
Fatale might be a few in, but Fatale is definitely worth taking the walk through.
If you like Brubaker, you can do Dead Enders.
Dead Enders is definitely a different Brubaker book.
Yeah.
It's thick.
From where I'm standing, I'm
Sleeper is another really good one. That's 2 volumes.
Batgirl and Robin Year 1 is a favorite of mine. I'd recommend that as a one-off.
Fight Club is a simple little one book that's pretty good if you like crime stuff. It's a different crime.
It's one of the only Chapin books I actually like.
Black Sad.
All Black Sad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking.
Any of the Luna Brothers stuff, The Sword or Girls, both of those are 4 volumes. Both excellent.
Ultra's so good, and that's the 1 single volume. Oh man, I'm just trying to rack brains slowly.
Did we get Killjoys back in stock?
No.
Well, we can still say
but-
Killjoys.
Yeah, still
Hey, get
Killjoys.
Killjoys.
I think we have a few people who haven't decided we need to put them out anyway.
So you
So
might
by
get
next week,
Killjoys.
you might have it.
Hey.
I'm looking at what came out this week in particular. Juice Squeezers is really fun. That was mostly a kid's book.
Still fun.
Very fun.
Especially
Oh,
David
fun.
Lapham writing it. You don't expect a kid's book coming from that guy.
Yep.
The last two things I read from Stray Bullets Across. So it's like, oh, okay, he's doing a book involving kids. It should be horrifying. Oh, wait, it's an actual kids book. Still good.
We could go on forever.
Yeah,
So
well,
keep
well,
this
well,
going.
Those are all pretty good.
I think we gave a lot of really good examples.
Well, thank you all for everything over the past year, and I'll see you next week. Brian Michelson.
Yeah, welcome back, Brian.
Brian coming home from Germany.
Yes.
The subject is Orange is the New Black. Last week, Tough Tony. Yeah, Tony with an I. Tough Tony.
Oh, this has been refixed now. This is all.
Yeah.
This is all
Past tense.
That's the wrong thing. Tough Tony had said that Waffle and the GAYSIAN were like Firestorm.
Wait, I thought you were an accidental Gaysian. Anyway.
They couldn't be in the same room together. This was brought up because Waffle and the Chink
Wow!
had a podcast together.
You
to
giving me the
watch.
finger.
No, it's behind you.
They're trying to waffle.
Yeah.
The accidental gay then said he'd probably kill himself if Waffle was inside his head. So podcast members, pick another member you'd like to fuse with like Firestorm.
Oof.
There's not that many of us.
Danny DeVito.
Shithead!
We have to choose a.
Choose another person on the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't want to choose any of you.
Danny DeVito on the podcast?
I would choose Tiger because Tiger would always speak when it's mandatory.
Yeah, I could deal with you too. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, like I would go days and Tiger, you're like, what are you watching? You
Tiger
shit?"
has me a day a week, and that's enough.
It's like, can you please put ESPN on? I'm like, fuck.
Not please, it's gonna be already on.
Oh.
I'm controlling. You're in the head. Like, shut up. Poison your pills. until you go away.
That's pretty good.
I think I would say Tony because I think he'd be the least judgmental out of everybody.
But I'd help you make the
Well, no, see,
It's gonna be fun for you.
Yeah, least judgmental. No one understands.
every time you're eating anything, Tony's like, yeah, it's delicious, it's my favorite. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. Ah, put more cheese on it.
No, but I'd be an asshole and be like slowly encouraging him to eat those foods so he has a heart attack.
Yeah. And you're like, no, I take control. And now I don't have no
That'd
other
be great
mind.
if-
That'd be horrible if I just forced him to have a heart
That'd be-
attack. What am I taking control of?
That'd be great if Ed learns how to pull his mind out, and as the body decays, he just kind of pulls the
He'll
dog
be
off
the
and you're stuck in the
And so on.
That'd be funny.
No,
That'd be
I
funny
want
if Ed switched bodies with you. He's inside your body. You get really fat.
It'd be terrible if you switch minds with Ed and Ed looks around and just feels he was like, wow, he's worse off than me.
Wow, that's impressive.
Well, there
I
goes
can
my
feel the
answer.
cholesterol.
There goes my answer saying I want a waffle.
You never want me in your head. No one
Oh
wants
my
me in your
god, can you
head.
imagine Waffle and Tony's one person?
Oh my god. That'd be awesome.
The clinics wouldn't know what to do with us.
Simpsons quotes everywhere.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Tiger, are you jealous that Sako has a happier relationship with his wife than you do with yours?
Oh, wow.
Whoa, where the hell did that come
I'm
from?
not
The
sure that-
I don't
emails.
know, but these are mean.
It's not true at all, first of all.
Wow.
Wow. I agree with
It's not
Sako.
even based on.
Oh no.
Those guys are the scumbag points.
I agree with Sako when he said you were always learning something new from your significant other.
Oh, from that? No, that's bullshit. You don't have to.
Tiger feels he hasn't learned shit from Brown Sour.
What do I have to learn?
So Brown Sour, how about you start teaching your man some things? Like maybe how to be an engaging member of the podcast.
He's quite engaging.
While I'm on the subject of Brown
Kiss my
Sour,
ass, Tony.
Whatever.
why don't you, Brown Sour, this isn't worded properly, why don't you and Brown Sour write an email telling us how Tiger proposed to you? Your point of view, were they really goats?
Yes, I told the story, it all happened.
I
They
think
make it up.
times
He
he told
wants
us
to
all.
hear it from
Yeah, no,
Brown
he's
Sarah's
very
perspective.
No, she's not gonna do it, first of all. And she'd be telling you the same thing that I told you.
Yeah.
From a different viewpoint.
Probably be just as short.
I don't think there's that much to it.
You like seeing the same show from a different fucking camera.
Well, we have
Like this one.
Now Ed, shut the fuck up.
Hey!
Stop waving, you small Republican racist, Fox News dick around.
Wow.
Okay. I don't know, you know, give me some kind of perspective as to where this is coming from.
Don't look at
or-
me.
Someone sounds really insecure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this is, you know, a lot of people intolerant of
Going
people's
back-
opinions.
Going back to this email though, with the whole part, I agree with Sako when he said you always learning something new from your significant other. The person who writes this doesn't have a significant other, so therefore he has nothing new to learn.
Oh. Asian burn.
Gaysian burn.
That's Ed.
I hate yourself a little bit. I think that's our episode title right there. Asian burn.
Yeah, no.
That's just a non-offensive title. Asian
We could
bird.
just name the episode Joe Harris wasn't here. Yeah?
No.
No,
All verification burn. Alright.
The whole point of the episode title is that it's funny out of context.
That waffle's gonna go cool.
Yep.
Again.
We're all entitled to our opinions, and you're not always right. Tough Tony.
Yes, but I will fight to the death to make sure everyone has their opinion.
I don't
Okay.
think you're fun.
Yeah, like
the
gladiator
death.
style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I don't see that middle
I've noticed that a lot of times people who you know preach intolerance tend to be intolerant of people who have differing opinions from themselves.
Would it be a sumo match?
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a yes. Tough Tony, I have to applaud you. It says force stand up for yourself. Last week when you spoke about what you had read online about Superman versus Batman.
Oh, thank you.
Like you said last week, Dan Didio, everyone because Ed's sucking on some big fox dick thinking he knows everything. That sentence made no sense.
Wow. Just
Ed sucks fox dick.
Fox News.
spread the
Why
word,
is
everybody.
news to me?
Not Fox the animal.
Okay.
Wait, sucking that mighty
You actually
teeth.
watch Fox?
This next part I don't want to read out loud, but because we're on the podcast and you guys will probably think it's funny, fuck it. Babyface, please read the next part of this email. Before you say anything, yes, you have to read it. It's learn Chinese in 5 minutes, must read out loud thing. So, because it's the podcast, I'll do it. And I'll probably butcher it because I suck with languages. 1, that's not right. Sim Tung Wong. Are you harboring a fugitive? Who you hiding? Oh, I see what this happened.
Keep going, keep going.
Yeah, this is even actual Chinese. CB ASAP. Come here. Man, dumb fuck. Small horse. Tiny pony. Did you go to the beach? Why are you so tan? I bumped the coffee table. I banged my fucking knee.
Yes!
You need a facelift. You too fat. It's very dark in here. Why so dim? I thought you were on a diet. Why you come ching? This is a tow-away zone. No parking. Our meeting is scheduled for next week. Why you come now? Staying out of sight. Lei Ying Lo. He's cleaning his automobile. Why Shinka? Your body odor is offensive. You stinky poo. Great. Fucking super. Well, till next time, guys, keep making history. Renee. And we have nothing from Chris Carbonaro.
I found it a little shocking that the only person that got somewhat of a good response from that email is the person he usually tries to shit on every single email. So, I should give you a little credit for that.
And we have no more emails.
Oh.